Hey y'all, it's Linda. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have had this idea in my head of a certain kind of look that I want to do, right? But I didn't want to buy new makeup to do it. I just wanted to kind of go into my collection and figure out the way to do it, right? I mean, I feel like that's how we should be doing makeup every day. But I kind of wanted to combine this with an idea that I saw first on Hannah Louise Poston's channel. Now, I'm not sure if she was the first person to do this, but she did a video where she would apply her makeup and not talk at all about what brand or specific products she was using, okay? And I'm going to be doing the same thing today. I'm going to be telling you why I picked each kind of product, and also everything is going to be listed in the description box down below, but I'm not going to talk about it because I just want to play with makeup and I just want to see if this look can come up in my head without going, and now I'm using da-da-da product. You know what I mean? I want this to be something where you could look at it and be like, what do I have in my collection that could replicate that same look? And if you find that you have nothing in your collection that could replicate it and you want something new, again, everything will be listed down below if you want to peek at it. But also if you don't want to, you can just kind of use inspiration. Now, I do have to say, I have been quite sick for about 2 weeks now. It's either sickness or it's allergies. We don't know. I went to the doctor, we did COVID tests. I've taken 5 COVID tests now, all negative. I got a flu test, I got a strep test, everything is negative, but my voice and my throat is still pretty messed up and I'm coughing a lot. So I'm going to be editing the hell out of this video so you don't have to hear any coughs, but there will be often sips taken of my hot tea with honey from the titty mug. I've actually been whispering most days the last few days because that's the only way I don't cough. So maybe this will turn into an ASMR video. No, it's not going to because ASMR creeps me out. All right, let's get going. Now my idea for this look, the thing that's been in my head is very glowy skin with like kind of pink flushed cheeks and a very like summery spring eye look with lots of like warm colors and also rhinestones. I know this sounds like very random, but I have the idea in my head. Again, like the face and lips are going to kind of be very neutral and spring-like and youthful, I guess. And then the eyes are not even going to be too overly dramatic, but they're just going to be pretty. I just want it to be a pretty look. So I hope I can pull it off today, but I want to start off with primer. And again, because I want this look to be glowy, I do want to go with a glowy primer, something that is also hydrating. I normally do apply primer with my hands, so I'm going to do the same today. And I'm not putting any of the glowy primer on my forehead because that's an area I don't need to be glowy, but everything else we can glow to the high heavens and it'll be amazing. This primer is also ever so slightly tacky, so it's going to help the foundation hold on better. Now for my foundation, I do want something lighter. I don't own any very full coverage heavy foundations, but even still, I want this to be a light coverage foundation that really shows some of that glow. Like I want that glow to come through. That's my biggest thing. And I am still going to be applying a glowy blush and a glowy highlighter and all that stuff. But still, like I want to just layer on the glow today. I feel like this foundation itself is just a really nice one. I feel like all my foundations, I always go for glowy. I don't own a single matte foundation, I will say that. This is a little less glowy than some other ones that I own, but I feel like this one in particular is very skin-like. I'm trying so hard not to show the products below the camera, but this one is very skin-like and just, it feels so comfortable on the skin. That's what I always look for. I hate the feeling of foundation on my skin. Now for my concealer, again, I just want lightweight, I want hydrating, I want glowy, but I'm going to be using 2 different colors of the same foundation. So first, I'm dotting one that is very close to my natural skin tone, what would be used to conceal. And then I have another one that is a much lighter tone, and I'm just gonna do one teeny tiny drop of that just to really help brighten things up, and then blend that in with a brush. I don't want it to be like overly light down here, but again, like because I'm going for a very bright and glowy, I guess this is kind of a spring look, but because I'm going for that kind of vibe, I don't mind my under eyes being brightened, and that's technically something I want. I'm also going to be using just concealer as a primer today. So far, so good. I'm happy with the way this base is coming out. I feel like you can still see some glow coming through from the primer, from my skincare, from the foundation. So even before I add highlighter or anything, there's still a nice glow, which is my absolute goal. So I am going in with a powder. I am assuming you can probably guess, if you've followed my channel at all, which powder I'm using, because I only have two. I have two powders. I don't like powder. But I'm only putting this just in the areas that I don't really want to be glowy or that I really want to last. So like directly under my eyes and on the sides of my nose and on my mustache area and my chin and right in between my eyebrows. But everything else I want to leave just to glow. And as the day goes on and my foundation wears off, I am totally fine with the way it wears off. You know what I mean? Like I'm fine with my glow coming through. Again, I do have like a dry, normal to dry skin. So if you have oily skin, you might want to powder more or blot more. But for me, I kind of love it when my foundation just naturally wears away and just my skin tone comes through and there's still that glow. Now, I actually don't want any bronzer today. I've been doing a lot of bronzer lately, but I don't want any today. So I just want to do a very, very light contour. I'm using a powder contour just because I do want a little shape to my face, but I don't want it to be like anything dramatic. I really want the glow and the bright blush and everything like that to take center stage. So I just want to give this the very littlest bit of contour. I feel like you can see the difference it makes without making my face look too bronzed or, you know, deepened. It's not often I get the exact effect I'm looking for, but today it is. I just realized I forgot to apply my lip balm before I start everything. So I'm going to do that. Really slather it on. I love this stuff. My God, this is so nice. I just like for a lip balm to sink in while I'm doing the rest of my makeup. Okay, so I think, do I want to wait to do the blush? I think I'm going to wait to do the blush and move on to the eyes. So even for my eyebrows, I want them to be very natural today. Usually I love like a soap brow look or a laminated brow look. I love it. I'm actually getting my brows laminated again very soon. I'm very excited. But today I just want something super natural. So I'm just taking a brow gel and just kind of combing it through just to tame them a little bit, if you will. I feel like it's even hard to see the difference because this is exactly my brow tone and it just makes it look a little more polished. You know what I mean? Oh, I don't know why I'm pointing to the wrong eye. I really can't wait to get my brows done right now because they're not even like siblings, remote cousins, anything like that. They're just, you know, second cousins twice removed on my mother's side. Okay, so for the eyes, I wanted to do this look that was just two colors really, yellow and orange, but not like really bright primary yellow and primary orange. I would love to have, this is my goal, a really buffed out, blown out yellow, like really blown out yellow with orange sparkly on the lid, like a lighter orange sparkly. So I think that I have the eye makeup to do that. I think I have the palette to do that. So I'm going in with a really fluffy soft brush and I'm taking this yellow. Now this is kind of a bright primary yellow, but I think if I buff it out enough, it'll be okay. And I'm gonna buff this out further than I normally go. I'm gonna take this like all the way out, almost not quite to the temple, but almost. I just want it to be really, really diffused. See, it kind of makes a nice soft yellow as opposed to like how primary yellow this color is on the brush. I'm taking this pretty much up to the brow too. Again, I just want it to be like super blown out. I'm kind of wondering if I wish that this was a sparkly yellow as opposed to a matte yellow, but I think I can put like a layer of sparkle over it to get that effect without having it be like overly shimmery, if that makes sense. And I'm really not worrying about being like too neat or too precise with this. Like, in fact, I'm trying to kind of let go of my urge to make this like precise and clean and just kind of blow this out. And because I want this to be, I don't know, like a little more artsy, I guess. It's a good start for what I'm looking for. I'm trying to decide if for this orange I want to put down glitter glue or just try it on its own. You know what? I'm going to try it wet. So this color is a much lighter orange. It's kind of like blown out a little bit. Yes, 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 yes. Perfect, perfect, perfect. What I'm looking for. And actually, when I bring this up onto the yellow, it just kind of gives that pretty effect too, that like little bit of a shimmer. So I don't feel like I need to put a topper on here. Yay! That's kind of exactly what I'm going for. I just wanted this like bright shimmer. I'm trying to debate whether I want something a little bit deeper in the crease, but I just don't want to mess it up. Okay, I'm going to take a slightly deeper orange, and I'm taking the tiniest bit and putting it on this outer edge. Ooh, that's already more intense than I wanted. I'm going to just, again, use that one dip for both eyes. That gives it ever so slightly more definition. I'm actually going to put it on the tip of the brush and really tap it off and hold this really at the end so that I can just put it a little tiny bit in the crease just to give it some definition, but I don't want that to take over at all. There we go. There we go. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. You know what? I'm going to put some yellow under my eye as well. Not much, just like right on the outer edge to keep that like really blown out look. I'm just excited because this is kind of the idea that was in my head, but I didn't know if it was going to work. You know, I was like, I want it really blown out. I don't want dark colors at all. I want it to be very, very, very light. And so far it's working. I'm going to go ahead and do mascara now. With a look like this, I don't want to do any liner. I don't want to do any fake lashes. I just want this to be like very, very soft. So the mascara that I'm going for, I hope I can cover this wand because it's pretty intense. So I'm going to be kind of gripping it weird, but I wanted something very wispy that made my lashes very long and separated. So this is like the one instance where I'm not looking for something that thickens my lashes because usually that's my jam. Can I hold this where you can't see? This mascara is one that's just so good for coating every single lash and making it like, oh, look at me gripping this like a 3-year-old. But it just really makes the lashes look super long and separated and pretty. Yay, yay. All right, for my blush, oh, I hope this works. I keep every step, I'm like, I hope this doesn't mess it up. I want a very glowy blush. My word of the day is glow. I want everything to be glowy. So I have this extremely glowy peachy pink blush. Looks very pink on here. Let's see how we can do this. Like I'm thinking I want it all the way up here and around. Oh, that's so glowy. Oh, wow. I'm even putting it on my nose a little bit. And I will say, I'm not talking about the product specifically, but the only thing I will say about this specific product is that this is one I very nearly got rid of. And I've been using it again here and there. And I'm so glad I didn't declutter it because I'm having so much fun with it again. And I'm taking it all the way up. Like, I don't usually do this much blush. I don't know if you can tell how much it is. It's a lot of blush for me. Why is that so cute on the nose? It looks like I have a glowy sunburn. This is ridiculous. I love it. You may be asking yourself, what would make that more ridiculous? Well, a blinding highlight, of course. So I'm thinking that I want to go in. So I have a highlighter palette and I'm going in with a mix of kind of a vanilla highlight and a golden one because I want a little bit of both of those. And I'm just going to keep glowing to the gods. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is just bringing me such joy, you guys. Like this is kind of, I haven't just played with makeup in a while and just done a look for the sake of doing a look. Like, and also I'm just still such a fan of a blinding highlight. I know it's not cool anymore, but I don't even care. Look how cute this is. Oh, this is adorable. Now, before I do the finishing touches, because I want to do some rhinestones today, I'm going to do my lips. I'm going in first with a nude lip liner that is kind of similar to my lip color. Can barely see it, but I'm going in with a very pink lip gloss. That's my perfect lip. I had 2 other lip glosses here. I thought I was going to be layering them. Nope, this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect for me. Oh, I love it. I love it. Before I finish it off with the rhinestones, I want to go in with a glowy setting spray. I'm gonna hold this off camera because otherwise you're gonna know what it is. Oh my God, that brought out that highlight even more. Look at that. Oh, she's glowy. And now rhinestones. So I think I just want to put some very tiny rhinestones here and on the edge of my eyes. I want to keep everything up or high because I want you to see this highlight. Oh my God. There's like one eyebrow hair right where I want to put a freaking rhinestone. It just adds like the tiniest bit of sparkle, but you know what? I want more. I want more. Okay, y'all, mission accomplished. I did not die coughing. Wait. I feel it coming on. But I am so happy with this makeup. I am stupid happy with this makeup because it's exactly what I wanted. I wanted that glow. I wanted like a punch of rhinestones. I wanted a really blown out, really summery, shimmery eye. I wanted a glossy nude lip. Like overall, I'm just super happy with how this came out. And I hope that you were interested in this video because this concept was so fascinating to me because I found myself when I was watching other people do this video, I found myself going, you know what? I think I have that color in my collection. And then I would look in the description box out of curiosity and being like, oh, that's not the one that I have, but who cares? Who cares? Use what you have in your collection. And if you don't have a certain thing in your collection, like if you don't have rhinestones or if you don't have a super pink gloss that you love, like check it out and everything will be in the description box and you can find something there, but you probably have a lot of this stuff in your collection already. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, I would love if you'd give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. I do put out new videos every single week here on YouTube. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Those are all GlitterFallout. And as always and forever, you are super freaking rock stars. Thank you so much for having patience with me as I'm starting to feel better and trying to get myself well. I love you so much with my whole heart, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Did I have a scrunchie on the whole video? I had a scrunchie on the whole video.